Gopal Krishna Maharaj was. I saw how he was such a simple devotee. Simple in the sense of what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Arjavam. No? And Srila Prabhupada explains Arjava, this quality, as being free from duplicity. Simplicity doesn't mean someone who, doesn't understand how the world works, because no one could understand how the world works better than Gopal Krishna Maharaj. He was a very, very qualified spiritual leader, but he was also a very practical person. But one special characteristic of Gopal Krishna Maharaj, and everyone has this to some degree, but I say he had no other agenda in his life. His mission was Srila Prabhupada's mission. In his will, he says, I have nothing except what Srila Prabhupada gave me. No. Srila Prabhupada, that was his definition of Guru. Srila Prabhupada said, Guru is not very difficult. It simply means you do what your Guru Maharaj asks. Don't add, don't subtract. No. He's GBC of half the world. No. And still, he maintained his simplicity. But at the same time, he could go with the biggest dignitaries, politicians, and talk with them on the same level of sophistication. No. This is the quality of a pure Vaishnava. That whatever the situation is, a pure Vaishnava can always respond to that situation. Srila Gopal Krishna Maharaj was the personification of simplicity and at the same time the ability to deal with any situation, and so expertly. So much of our reputation here in India, in Bharat, is due to his such hard work. To be the GBC in what I consider one of the most organized zones, and at the same time diverse. Diverse zone. You have West India, Gujarat, and then you have Mumbai, the capital of capitalism, in India, and then you have Delhi, the political capital, and he was able to manage all of these things so expertly. I don't think anybody else could do what he did. And as far as I can see, of course I can't say nobody else has done these things. No, I can't say that. But to the degree that he did it, and to the extension that he did it, I find no parallel. I find no parallel. He has done so much for ISKCON over so many years, tirelessly, without stopping, without, no one could, I can't even believe it, how empowered he was by Krishna, by Srila Prabhupada, by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is called, this is Krishna Shakti. Krishna Shakti vina nahi tara pravartana. No one can do this. No one can do such things without being empowered by Krishna. I never saw that there was 1 minute in his life where he wasn't fully absorbed in devotional service. Not 1 minute. He was too concerned that Prabhupada's movement would go on and continue as Srila Prabhupada wanted. He could not allow himself that luxury of, now I got to go out and catch up. And I never heard of Gopal Krishna Maharaj going off on a retreat. And everybody else I've seen, myself included, go off for a couple of days and just unwind. But such an amazing, dedicated personality. So I consider that all of you have a great responsibility. One of the first pioneers in India, and He took on so much responsibility and so much sacrifice for so many years. So how do we repay? Srila Prabhupada said, we can never repay. The Bhagavatam says you can never repay your spiritual master. But you can do your best to try to do as much as possible to please him. And what will please a person like Srila Gopal Krishna Maharaj? The mark that he left in this Krishna consciousness movement is so intense, immense, and completely unbelievable, that it will take all of you and all of you here and all of the disciples combined to try to do one fraction of what he has done.